tractor's going to move. Once these blocks are in position, then I'll move the tractor with the shed and we'll move it over the top of the blocks and lower it.
Action and mulching.
Alright, let's check level again.
I've done a 50-gallon drum, probably on average every other day for the last 2 months. So.
Does that qualify as work?
Good. That qualifies as a chore within the chore. That's good. It's like, I know, it's like as if the spring body hasn't already taken effect. It's like, oh. I just want to be able to go to that garden hose and push that little Gardenia sprayer. It's going to be like, spraying all over the place, saying it's sprinklers and slip and slides. Water! I'd love to get this corn transplanted next week. That may happen. This won't be planted until May. You can do early crops, but being that this is so crude, I mean, all I've done, this has been turned once and then forked over. This needs to break down. So that's why I'm gonna go ahead and do a sheet mulch on it. So
that's like the
sheet mulch it.
The sod, basically?
Yeah, that's what that is, totally. And if you scrape sod, you lose so many of your nutrients.
Right.
I mean, that top 6 inches is everything.
Sure.
Some people scrape all that off and then they import a bunch of stuff, and it's like, what's the point? Just break it down. So, and you can do early greens, like all of John's greens right now, which are beautiful from Maple Rock, are all coming out of his greenhouses. But he planted those like through the fall and through the winter. Like if I put seeds in the ground right now, I might get 1 cutting. Grubbing. Oh yeah, these are my little grubbers. See how my stuff rocks. Oh my God, these are beautiful. Look at that. That's some healthy seed. That's so right on.
There we go. This is lettuce seed?
This is lettuce seed. This is a variety called Cracoviensis, which is a nice European variety. It does particularly good in the early spring and in the fall.
What's with the paper bag?
Well, it still has to mature a little more. So this is going to be a good way to contain it so it can keep drying. But all of these little fuzzy wuzzies that could be potentially airborne all have a mature seed at the bottom of them. So what I'm going to do is clip them so there's still some stalk, because it's good to let things dry, like from the seed head all the way down the stalk. That's a better way to mature and dry. And I'll just...
So seed saving is part of your farm cycle?
Absolutely. It's nice to be able to and to have enough row feet and enough variety in your crops to allow things to go from seed to seed. This is is all spinach in here that's gone to seed. We've got these awesome, whoops, little clusters that then break apart. Each one of those will grow a new spinach plant.
They require a little further processing?
Oh yeah. Need to actually rub these off the stalks and winnow off any of the chaff and just let them continue to dry. So I do everything in paper bags. I won't seal these up because that's one of the tricky things with growing for seed, especially in the Pacific Northwest, is you can get so close to having a mature seed crop and then it just starts pouring rain. But what's nice is I can start, you know, my own little seed bank here on Orcas Island. Grow a lot of these out myself, make them available for other gardeners here, and I mean it takes a lot of effort to be able to render these into seeds you can just pop back in the ground, but it makes good sense to do it. But it is an heirloom, which means it's an old seed, like close to 100 years old at least. And it's open pollinated, which means it's non-hybridized, and it's certified organic, which means it's non-GMO. So it's actually a real corn. These guys are both called Paden Mountain, and that's developed by a man in Montana who raised his 8 kids on like $6 grand a year.